Welcome everybody, my name is Ola El Hosseini. In this tutorial I am going to show you how to display the sales total for a specific brand and a specific quarter like this, and display the sales total as a chart like this one. Let me show you how to do this. In this book I have a sheet. This sheet contains a brand list and the quarter list. Okay, the first step, I am going to give the brand list a name. So I select the brand list like this, and from the name box I give it a name like this and press enter. Then I give a name for the quarter list, so I select the quarter list like this, and from the name box I give it a name and press enter. The second step, I have another sheet. This sheet contains the sales transaction, and in this sheet I am using a table. Okay, the second step, I want to create a drop-down list contains the brand list. So I select or highlight the cell and select the data tab and select data validation. From the allow drop-down list, I select list, and under source I select the brand list name. So from the formulas tab and use in formula, I select brand list and press OK. Now I have a drop-down list for the brand. Then I want to create a drop-down list for the quarter. So I highlight the cell, then select the data tab and select the data validation. From the allow drop-down list, I select list, and from the source I select the formulas tab, then from the use in formula I select quarter list and press OK. Now I have a list of the quarters. The second step, I want to display the sales total for a specific quarter, for example quarter 1, and a specific brand, for example Samsung. So in this example I am going to use SUMIFS. We use the SUMIFS when we want to add the sales values by giving a set of conditions or criteria. Let me show you how to do sales. In the formula bar, I type equal, then SUMIFS, and type the opening parentheses like this. The first argument, I specify the range of sales which I want to sum its value. So I select the total column like this. Then the second argument, I have to specify my condition. I want to add I want to know the sales total for a specific brand. So I select the brand column like this, and I have to specify my criteria. So I type the list separator and specify my criteria. So I want to display the sales total for a specific brand. So I am going to select J2 because I want the sales of total to be dynamic. Okay, I can change the brand, so I choose the J2. Then I specify the second criteria. The second criteria, I want to display the sales total for a specific quarter. So I select the quarter column like this. Then specify my criteria. So I have to type the list separator, comma, and specify my criteria quarter 1. So I have to select K1. I can specify up to 127 criteria, but in this example I have only 2 criteria. Then I type the closing parentheses like this and press enter. Now I can know the sales total for quarter 1 and the Samsung brand. If I change the quarter, for example quarter 2, the sales total will be changed like this, and so on. And if I change the brand name, for example Apple, now I know the sales total for Apple brand for quarter 2, and so on. The second step, I want to display or represent this data as a chart. So the first step, I select the cells or highlight the cells like this and select the insert tab, and from the group chart, okay, I select the arrow like this and select all chart. I want to represent the data as a column chart, so I select the column, and I want cluster column, so I select this type, and I want this one, and press OK. Okay, the second step, I want to display the sales total in the center of the column. So the first step, I select the chart and select the plus sign like this and select the data label. I want center, okay, like this. And I can change the style of the chart, so I select chart design and select the style any one you want. Okay, I want this one, so I select this one like this. Now if I change the quarter, the chart will be updated like this. And if I change the brand name, the chart will be updated like this. I hope this tutorial is useful for all of you. Thank you so much, and see you in another tutorial.